Good lift. Next up, we have John Smoker with 115 on the bar. That's an American record, followed by Quentin Sykes on deck. Daniel Kunkel in the hole, Dominic Swanson 4 out, Mike Henricks 5 out, and Matt Mattoon 6 out. There it is. Let's get behind him. That was an American record just set by John Smoker. Next up, Quentin Sykes with 125 on the bar, followed by Daniel Kunkel on deck, Dominic Swanson in the hole, Mike Henricks 4 out, Matt Mattoon 5 out, and Ryan DePue 6 out. Quentin's first attempt, 125, is 275.6 pounds. Good lift. Next up, we have Daniel Kunkel with 135 on the bar, followed by Dominic Swanson on deck. Mike Henricks is in the hole. Matt Mattoon is 4 out. Ryan DePue is 5 out. Alex Gardner, 6 out. Daniel's first attempt, 135, is 297 pounds.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Good lift. Next up, Dominic Swanson with 142.5 on the bar, followed by Mike Henricks on deck. Matt Mattoon is in the hole. Ryan DePue, you are 4 out. Alex Gardner is 5 out. And Matthew Walsh, you are 6 out. Dominic's first attempt, 142.5, is 314 pounds.
Come on. Tight. Let's go.
Good lift. Let's keep it going here, lifters. Next up, Mike Henricks with 152.5 on the bar, followed by Matt Mattoon on deck. Ryan DePue, you're in the hole. Alex Gardner, you're 4 out. Matthew Walsh, you're 5 out. And Peter Wynn, you're 6 out. Mike's first attempt, 152.5, is 336 pounds. Good lift. Give it up. Next up, we have Matt Mattoon with 167.5 on the bar, followed by Ryan DePue on deck. Alex Gardner, you're in the hole. Matthew Walsh, you're 4 out. Peter Wynn, you're 5 out. And James Briggs, you're 6 out. Hold on just 1 second. We're actually going to scratch that. The board is correct. It's going to be Alex Gardner with 165 on the bar. 363 pounds. So we're looking for Alex Gardner, or Gantner, excuse me. Second attempt for Mike Henricks. If I could get your second attempt, please. Good lift. Give it up. Next up, we have Ryan Depew with 167.5 on the bar, followed by Matt Mattoon on deck. Matthew Walsh in the hole. Peter Nguyen, you're 4 out. James Briggs, you're 5 out. And John Walsh, you are 6 out.
Hey, Jackie, never get a chance.
Hot.
Come on. Lightweight. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Good lift. Let's hear it for Ryan Depew. Next up, Matt Mattoon with 167.5 on the bar. The bar will not be changing. Next is Matt Mattoon. On deck, we have Matthew Walsh. Peter Wynn, you're in the hole. James Briggs, you're 4 out. Don Walsh, you're 5 out. Michael Reed, you are 6 out.
I knew when you
That was fresh.
I was like, oh my God. All right. Here we go. Hot. Lightweight.
Let's go, Matt.
All right, come on. Do this. All right.
Let's go, Matt.
One, two, three. Good.
Hit.
Good lift. Let's hear it for Matt. Next up, Matthew Walsh with 170 on the bar, followed by Peter Wynn, you're on deck. James Briggs, you're in the hole. Don Walsh, you're 4 out. Michael Reed, you're 5 out. And John Smoker, you are 6 out. Ryan Depew, we're still looking for your second attempt, please.
Oh yeah. Right.
That's a good lift. Next up, Peter Wynn, 175 on the bar, followed by James Briggs is on deck. Don Waltz is in the hole. Michael Reed, you're 4 out. John Smoker, you're 5 out. And Quentin Sykes, you're 6 out. No lift. We'll get behind him on his second attempt. Next up, James Briggs with 105 on the bar, followed by Don Waltz on deck. Michael Reed's in the hole. John Smoker, you're 4 out. Quentin Sykes, you're 5 out. And Daniel Kunkel, you are 6 out. Good lift for James Briggs at 105. Next up, Don Waltz with 110 on the bar, followed by Michael Reed, you're on deck. John Smoker, you're in the hole. Quentin Sykes is 4 out. Dominic Swanson, you're 5 out. Daniel Kunkel is 6 out. Good lift. Let's hear it for Don Waltz on his second attempt. Next up, Michael Reed with 112.5 on the bar, followed by John Smoker, you're on deck. Quentin Sykes, you're in the hole. Daniel Kunkel, you're 4 out. Dominic Swanson, you're 5 out. And Mike Hinrichs, you're 6 out. Good lift. Let's hear it for Michael Reed. Next up, John Smoker going for 120, which is an American record. On deck, we have Quentin Sykes in the hole. Daniel Kunkel, Dominic Swanson, you're 4 out. Mike Hinrichs, you're 5 out. And Ryan Depew, 6 out. Let's get behind John on this second attempt. 120, which is 264. No lift, but he did get the first American record on his first attempt at 115. Next up, Quinn Sykes with 137.5 on the bar, followed by Daniel Kunkel on deck. Dominic Swanson, you're in the hole. Mike Henricks, you're 4 out. Ryan Depew, you're 5 out. And Matthew Walsh, you're 6 out. Quinn Sykes, second attempt, 137.5 is 303 pounds.
Go.
That's another good lift. Next up, Daniel Kunkel with 142.5 on the bar, followed by Dominic Swanson. You are on deck. Mike Henricks, you're in the hole. Ryan Depew, you are 4 out. Matthew Walsh, 5 out. And Matt Mattoon, you are 6 out. Daniel's second attempt at 142.5 is 314 pounds.
Come on, Dan. Let's go. Tight. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Go. Tight. Let's go.
Let's give him a round of applause. No lift, but a good attempt. Next up, Dominic Swanson going for 150, which is a state record and a national record. On deck, we have Mike Henricks in the hole. Ryan Depew, Matthew Walsh, you're 4 out. Matt Mattoon, you're 5 out. Alex Gantner, you're 6 out. Let's get behind Dominic on this second attempt. 150 is 330 pounds.
Come on. Tight. Come on.
That's a good lift for a state record and national record. Next up, Mike Henricks with 157.5 on the bar, followed by Ryan Depew, you're on deck. Matthew Walsh, you're in the hole. Matt Mattoon, you're 4 out. Alex Gardner, you're 5 out. And Peter Witt, you're 6 out. Mike's second attempt is 157.5, which is 347 pounds. Good lift. Let's hear it for Mike on that second attempt. Next up, Ryan Depew with 175 on the bar, followed by Matthew Walsh, you're on deck. Matt Mattoon, you're in the hole. Alex Gantner, you are 4 out. And Peter Wynn, you're 5 out. Well, only one.
Matt. Come on. Hut.
Come on, let's go.
Lightweight.
Lightweight.
Up.
No lift, but let's give him a big round of applause for a good attempt. Next up, we have Matthew Walsh with 175 on the bar. That is not changing. Matt Mattoon, you're on deck. Alex Gantner, you're in the hole. Peter Wynn, you're 4 out. Good lift. Let's hear it from Matthew Walsh. Next up, Matt Mattoon with 177.5 on the bar, followed by Alex Gantner. You're on deck. Peter Wynn, you're in the hole. Don Waltz, you are 4 out. Michael Reed's 5 out, and James Briggs is 6 out.
Let's go, big boy. Come on. Let's go, big boy.
Come on.
Go. Lightweight is money.
Lightweight.
1, 2, 3.
Good.
Good lift. Let's hear it for him. Next up, Alex Gantner with 187.5 on the bar, which would be an American record. If he lifts it, Peter Wynn, you're on deck. Don Walsh, you're in the hole. Michael Reed, you're 4 out. James Briggs, you are 5 out. And Daniel Kunkel, you're 6 out.
Run, Alex.
Second attempt, 187.5.
Tight. Good weight. Get up.
There it is. American record set 187.5. Next up, Peter Wynn with 190 on the bar, followed by Don Waltz. You're on deck. Michael Reed, you're in the hole. James Briggs, you are 4 out. Daniel Kunkel, you are 5 out. And Quentin Sykes, you are 6 out. Let's get behind Peter on his second attempt. 190 is 418 pounds.
Let's go. Squeeze the bench. Lock it out.
No lift. Big round of applause, though. That was a good attempt. We'll try it one more on your third attempt. Next up, Don Waltz with 112.5 on the bar, followed by Michael Reed. You're on deck. James Briggs, you're in the hole. Daniel Kunkel, you are 4 out. Quentin Sykes, you are 5 out. Dominic Swanson, you are 6 out. Don's third attempt is 112.5, which is 248 pounds. Next up, Michael Reed with 115 on the bar, followed by James Briggs, you're on deck. Daniel Kunkel, you're in the hole. Quentin Sykes, you are 4 out. Dominic Swanson, you are 5 out. And Mike Hendricks, you are 6 out. We will be having the awards held right next door immediately after this lift. No lift, but let's give him a big round of applause. He did get his first 2. Next up, James Briggs with 117.5 on the bar, followed by Daniel Kunkel, you're on deck. Quentin Sykes, you're in the hole. Dominic Swanson, you're 4 out. Michael Hendricks, you're 5 out. And Ryan Depew, you are 6 out. Bar is loaded with 117.5 on the bar. That's 259 pounds. Good lift. Let's hear it for him on his 3rd attempt. That's 3 for 3. Next up, Daniel Kunkel with 142.5 on the bar, followed by Quentin Sykes, you're on deck. Dominic Swanson, you're in the hole. Mike Hendricks, you are 4 out. Ryan Depew, you are 5 out. And Matthew Walsh, you are 6 out. Daniel's 3rd attempt is 142.5, which is 314 pounds.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Good lift. Next up, Quentin Sykes with 150 on the bar, followed by Dominic Swanson, you're on deck. Mike Hendricks, you're in the hole. Ryan Depew, you are 4 out. Matthew Walsh, you are 5 out. And Matt Mattoon, you are 6 out. Quinn's 3rd attempt, 150 is 330 pounds. The first flight of squats will be at 10:15, right around there.
Go! Come on.
That's another good lift for Quentin Sykes. Next up, Dominic Swanson, going for 157.5, which is a state record and national record. He already said it earlier today at 150, now he's going to go for 157.5. Mike Hendricks, you're on deck. Ryan Depew, you're in the hole. Matthew Walsh, you are 4 out. Matt Mattoon, you are 5 out. And Alex Gantner, you're 6 out. Let's show some love for Dominic on his 3rd attempt, 157.5.
Mike, let's go!
That's good for 157.5, state record and national record. Next up, Mike Hendricks, 160 on the bar, followed by Ryan Depew, you're on deck. Matthew Walsh, you are in the hole. Matt Mattoon, you are 4 out. Alex Gantner, you're 5 out. And Peter Nguyen, you're 6-7. No lift, but let's give him a big round of applause on his first two good lifts. 157.5 was his best for the day. Next up, we have Ryan Depew with 175 on the bar, followed by Matthew Walsh, you're on deck. Matt Mattoon, you're in the hole. Alex Gantner, you are 4 out. And Peter Nguyen, you're 6 out, or 5 out. Immediately after this, we will be doing awards directly next door, so right behind the next auditorium over.
Come on. Lightweight, let's go. Lightweight.
No lift, but let's give him a big round of applause on his first lift of the day. Next up, we have Matthew Walsh with 180 on the bar, followed by Matt Mattoon, you're on deck. Alex Gantner, you're in the hole. And Peter Nguyen, you're 4 out. Matthew's third attempt is 180, which is 396 pounds. Good lift. Let's hear it for Matthew Walsh, 3 of 3 for the day. Next up is Matt Mattoon with 187.5 on the bar, followed by Alex Gantner. You're on deck. Peter Nguyen, you are in the hole.
Put this up there, buddy. Come on.
Let's go, big boy. Easy money. Easy money. Let's go, no think. No think. Easy money, no think, lightweight. One, two, three. Press. Yep. Press.
Good lift. Let's hear it for Matt Mattoon, 3 of 3 on the day. Next up,
Nice job,
Alex
man.
Gantner with 192.5 on the bar, which is an American record. He did set it earlier today at 187.5. Then we have Peter Nguyen. You're on deck.
Go.
That's a good lift. Let's do this one. 3 of 3 in our American record. Cut again. And next up we have Peter with 195 on the bar for his third attempt. Let's get behind him on this one.
Go,
That'll be 429 pounds. The scoring table would like to thank all the bench-only lifters for getting us your second and third attempts very quickly.
Got this, Pete. Let's go.
No lift. So let's give a big round of applause. Good effort for all of our bench-only lifters. Thank you guys.